Hello and welcome to Shadow Gamer. I am once again playing Tiny Glade, and once again we will be doing a 30-minute build on the daily theme. Today's daily theme will be an alchemist shop. So we will start the 30 minutes right now. So as usual, we have a starting build. It looks like we've got a nice little building by a river here. I do kind of like the river setting. I might start over completely on the building. I do like the way the road curves through here. So let's go. Yeah, I think I'm going to delete the startup building or turn it into something different. I'm loving these fences. I'm loving the way they run along here across the river. I say we put the alchemist shop on this side of the river. So I'll just grab the demolish tool. Get rid of that. Yeah, I like that. And we might put a little something over here. But alchemist shop, I'm thinking just a quaint little shop, nothing too complicated. Obviously, I need to pet the sheep. I forgot to do that yesterday. All right, so I figure a shop area with living space above or behind. Oh. So a single story should do the trick. And then another on top. What we're gonna do is gonna try something just a little different. All right. So we've got that lined up pretty well. For some reason it didn't want to snap to center, but that doesn't matter because we're immediately... Nope. Oh, yep. Okay, I see what's going on here. All right. Let's bring the bottom down just a touch, fill in the gaps. All right, so then what we're going to do is we're going to extend this just slightly. Well, that doesn't want to work. So, perfect. Okay, so I need to bring it down just a little farther because I don't want posts. I want these nice little supports underneath it. Okay, so we want to go just before it turns into the triangular beams. We're gonna do the same over here and pull it out far enough, but just stop before it turns into the triangles. Interesting. So I don't know if to avoid that triangle on the start, I'll bring them both right about there, keep it square. All right, so same thing over here. Somewhere in there ought to do it. And on all sides. Perfect. Now, because we built this out of 2 blocks, we can actually make the lower one all brick and the upper one Tudor style. And let's make that. What color would an alchemist shop be? We'll go with a nice blue. Let's throw in an entryway. Let's combine an entryway with a balcony. I might want to actually darken. Yeah, we're gonna darken up these lower part with the nice blue on top. And then, so I kind of see this as entryway, living quarters, shop. So let's have a workshop for our alchemist, kind of tucked in behind. I do like the way that roof kind of lines up with the rest of the roof. I do like having this tree here, but it's kind of making it hard for me to see what's going on. I guess I'll have to persevere. So let's just nudge it up just a bit. I feel like we should do a different color for the roof. That matches the brickwork. And what color do we want the beams? A nice black would be good. Yep. All right. As you can see, when we draw a road across the river or across a pond, it creates stepping stones. I may actually want to do, instead of that, do an actual bridge. Since this is a shop, it is a place of business, we want to give people easy access to this. Yes. I actually want to pull this up enough that we get arches. And now, what happens if I these down. Will it let me? Nope, I guess we're just gonna kind of be stuck with yeah, we'll come back to this if we have time. In the meantime, let's just get rid of it. All right. Go. Going to actually erase that road because I don't like the hay bale as a part of the props. I wonder if I do a smaller road, will it spawn in something different? Yeah, that's better. Feel like an alchemist would be growing plants, so let's give him over here a nice little garden so he can grow herbs and ingredients. So we're gonna draw some rows to plant flowers in between. And use the flower tool. And let's fence that off. And let's draw a path to the back to give us a nice little gate to our garden. Let's double down on the road over here. Let's put a front gate. Beautiful. And a door. I feel a single door is fine here. And Alchemist says medieval, so we're not gonna get too fancy. Then on this balcony, let's put in a door. Yep. So let's do a back door. And this one might be for deliveries or something, so let's make it a double door. In fact, I do like that cart. I think that's a good idea. Let's draw some road back here. Well, I guess I just destroyed the cart. I like that bush right there. So I said this was the workshop area here, so let's make sure it's well ventilated. And of course we'll need probably a few chimneys since they're going to be brewing a lot of stuff. So let's throw one there. Let's put another one over here. When you're an alchemist, you don't mess around with your fireplaces and ventilation. Yep. Brewing potions and trying to turn lead to gold takes a lot of, puts a lot of fumes in the air. So the reason that was giving me so much trouble is I had to fit it in between two of the holes I placed previously. All right. I kind of want the chimneys to contrast with the building itself. So maybe a lighter color. As if this was an existing house that was converted to an alchemy shop. So these chimneys were added later. Yeah. Now let's see what we can do about a bridge. And I have an idea, but it might take a little time, but since I feel like this shop is fairly settled and quaint, and I mean, I'm pretty happy with that overall, even though I've got nearly 10 minutes left. We're gonna try something, which is we're gonna take the fence tool and we're going to draw it along the road. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna click it. And it should give me, yes. So, boom. And so what this is doing is letting me segment it out into different pieces. And you'll see where I'm going with this in a second. And we're gonna, all right, so we have a few pieces here that they're fence pieces built over a road, so they create the gateway, and that gives us a little more flexibility with what we can do from them. So we're gonna move it over here. And as long as we stay over road, it'll keep the same gateway structure. And what we're gonna do, not what I had hoped. Okay, so I thought I would be able to bring this down and create a staircase. But you know what? That's not terrible. What happens if we... So can I not bring it down any farther than that? I cannot. Okay, I don't know why I thought I was going to be able to create a series of steps here. Let me... Just going to experiment with the fence quick. Maybe if I remove the road here, nope, it's still kind of there. Yeah. So, I don't think we have enough time for that idea. Let me see what the wall can do. Yeah, it can only get me to about there. I do like this almost as if it's there's a ruin of the bridge here. But so I think what we should put in here is the stable. So let's... And so we want it to be... yeah, let's do this. Have a really nice wide door there. We don't need chimneys or anything because it's just a stable. And let's just do some slots rather than windows. And imagine one of those for each stall on the inside. Yep. And let's paint it up. Nope. Let's paint the main. Let's also add in some of these portals above the door. If we had set, oh. And then, yeah, perfect. So people can come in and they can leave their horses at the stable, walk across where the bridge used to be, and visit the Alchemist for whatever ails them. Let's throw in some flowers. Actually, we want to drag a road around the back. I mean, overall, that's not bad. You know, an alchemist shop, it's a pretty simple idea, so for the first time, I'm actually wondering if I need the full 30 minutes. What if we painted the rest of the fences blue? That seems like a good idea. Add a sense of whimsy. Yep. Yeah. Overall, I am perfectly content with that. I at some point lost my... I don't know when I lost the coloring on these chimneys, but let's get that fixed. Yeah. And that is 30 minutes. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.